It's Heather here with Empress. I hope you guys are doing well. This is going to be your connection spread. What we're going to do is grab their energy, your energy, and then in the center, let things fall where they may. See where the energies are connecting. See what the cards are trying to tell us and what advice they're giving us. It's going to be for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter in Virgo. And I really just want to take a moment to say thank you guys because you guys have been really patient with me. As I've said, I've been moving, I've been packing, I've been planning things for school. I had a lot going on, so I'm really grateful you guys have been so patient, and I really appreciate it. All right, so we're just going to hop right in and get the energy for the person Virgo is connecting with. What can we get for the person Virgos are connecting with right now? So we have the Maiden of Wands, Two of Pentacles. Okay, so some kind of communication that wants to come in, something passionate. And it has to do with someone that's trying to find balance within, or maybe balance within the connection, balance within themselves. Maybe they were juggling at one point and, they want to communicate about what they've been trying to overcome, what they've been going through, what they've been handling or dealing with in their life. Two of Pentacles generally indicates a balance that needs to be found or a decision that needs to be made. So maybe for some of them, it's communication as far as choices that they're making moving forward or how they're adjusting things for themselves. Wands is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. Pentacles, of course, good old Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn energy. We have the Moon card here under this Maiden of Wands. So maybe some kind of truth needs to be brought to light. I feel like that's what it is, guys. I feel like especially with that Two of Pentacles, whatever they're going to come through with, whatever messages they want to parlay or relay to you, it has a lot to do with emotional truth and an imbalance that they've had emotionally. And maybe it also has a lot to do with how they're feeling about an imbalance in this situation, the way things that have played out, the way things have been going or have gone. What else can we get for Virgos and this person they are connecting with? What else can we get? We have the Devil card. Yeah, so some kind of toxicity, something they've been really trying to overcome within themselves. Toxicity can manifest as many things. As I always say, it doesn't have to be addictions. It can always be jealousy. It can be insecurity, attachment, detachment issues, maybe lack of self-worth, lack of value. For some reason, I keep getting fear of failure. I don't know why that's playing in my head, but that's for somebody. Maybe you're dealing with a person that was juggling so much and so overwhelmed and didn't know how to find balance because they were really afraid to step up and into their power. They were afraid to come through full force as who they were versus just letting back and letting life kind of dictate where they were going. They were maybe in a period where they weren't really making decisions from their soul. And maybe it had a lot to do with a lot of issues they had to overcome internally because the Devil next to this Moon card could definitely indicate someone that emotionally had a lot going on underneath the surface that was really toxic that they needed to heal and work on. What else can we get for the person that Virgo is handling? So King of Wands energy, Aries, Leo, Sag. And then we have Seven of... So I feel like they've been battling internally, probably energetically a lot between the imbalance they have going out externally and internally. And then the battle within themselves to really find this truth, find this balance, find this purpose, find this strength to really step up and into power. Again, like I was just saying, maybe a lot of them had an issue with a fear of success, a fear of failure. They didn't want to step up because they were afraid they were going to fail. So they never made any decisions or moves or did anything in divine power. They just sat back and let things happen, let other people dictate their choices, let other people influence their choices. They weren't stepping up into who they were. And I feel like they've been really battling this and wanting to release it. And they want to communicate about it. They want to communicate, come in with some kind of offer or something. And it's the maidens they're smaller offers. They're not going to be the biggest declarations. But it's like a small thing that opens the door to communication, to the truth, to all of these things. If someone comes to you and maybe they just start out with hey or this or that, and then you take the time and really respond in a loving, compassionate, kind way, it opens them up more to where they can communicate and really express what they've gone through. Because maybe they've gone through some very, intense, deep struggles within that they haven't been able to express to you, that they haven't been able to communicate in their life. Maybe that's another thing they were battling, you know, the fact that they couldn't open up emotionally. Because with the devil on that moon, a lot of the times it's a lot of demons that are really buried really far beneath the surface. So what can we get for Virgos? What can we grab for Virgos? Oh, you guys are jumping right on out. What can we get for Virgos? Oh. Okay, so 4 cups, 4 swords. 4 cups was reversed. We're going to keep it reversed. 4 swords was upright. So this is you guys coming out of a period of being emotionally closed off. Because you've been in a period of meditation. And I don't mean just meditation as in you've been sitting and meditating for 4 months. No, that's ridiculous, guys. Meditation as in you've been really practicing mindfulness, stillness, really making intentional decisions, not letting your mind get the best of you, the worry, the stress, the anxiety of things overcome your life and really keep you guarded. Because that Four of Cups can be a very guarded card. It's my like emotionally shut off card, where you just don't want to let anything in because you don't want to release anything out. And because you don't want to release anything out, you're not going to allow someone to come in. So you've been emotionally shut off, but you're overcoming it. And it's because I feel like you guys have taken the time to go within and really, again, I keep getting stillness. So stilling your thoughts, keeping your thoughts, being still, and really allowing yourself to feel things, not just busying yourself or busying your mind to keep things away. You've really been letting it flow in. And it's not always the easiest energy to do that because sometimes it's like a dam where, you know, it just crashes in and you just overflow. But then you find the stillness and you flow with it. And because you flow with it, you're able to heal it. And that's a big thing too. A lot of people don't realize that it's not just emotions that dictate so many things. A lot of the times it's the mental stuff attached to it. And overcoming that and really getting your mind to calm really gets your soul to calm and get your emotions to calm down a little bit. You know, you set your soul at ease a bit more. So what else can we grab for Virgos? And with this Mercury stuff going on, a lot of you Virgos might have been battling. I'm just going to be real. You could have been battling a lot. Because there are a lot of retrogrades. Not just Mercury, but it's a pretty big one, seeing as how it does rule your sign. So we have the Hierophant here underneath this 4 cups reverse. So it is because you've been getting in tune with your soul. This whole opening up and finally releasing things has put you in tune with your spirituality. It's put you in tune with your soul. Maybe connecting to your higher purpose, your drive, your passion, just really stilling and being soulfully guided. We have the King of Pentacles. There you are. So there's 4 swords on this King of Pentacles. Some of you could be dealing with another earth sign. I'm really getting heavy fire here, though. But, I mean, it could be. There's a lot of signs on this table. What the King of Pentacles embodies, though, is the spirit of someone that is secure, is solid, is grounded, is stable, is firm, is steadfast, very wise, very compassionate person. Very experienced when it comes to life and things that they've been through. And with the Hierophant there, I feel like it's been a very hard battle. Because a lot of the times, with 4 of Cups on that too, it's like you've been emotionally through the ringer. It's been for the purpose of getting you to the point of this contentment within, though, this groundedness, this strong stability. And I always notice the animals, you know, the bear in the animal deck that I have is about coming out of hibernation. It is coming out and ready to experience this new season, this new chapter, this new beginning. And it's stepping forward because you know the time has come. It has a lot to do with divine timing. So for some of you, you have really gone in and healed some things that were deeply spiritually just, I want to say destructive. And it's not necessarily that you were destructive, but maybe some train of thought, some form of thoughts within you caused insecurities and issues that needed to be healed. Maybe you were closed off to things because you just weren't fully healed or you thought you were, and that wasn't the case. And that King of Pentacles, it's the time has come to be grounded, to be stable, to be secure. You have the ability within to do this. So what else can we grab for Virgo? Justice on the 8 of Wands. Okay, so I had these 2 cards actually earlier. These 2 together, it is highly karmic time, divine timing, like I just said, divine timing coming in. The Justice card is about the universe coming in to bring justice forth. It is, you know, a time where the tides are shifting, balance is being restored, things are changing. And then quickly, again, 8 of Wands, fast-paced, rapid movement. Anything that 8 of Wands touches automatically speeds it up. So if it's touching this Justice card, that means that the scales are being balanced right now currently, and you are about to reach this point of groundedness and solidity within yourself that's really soul driven. And it's inspiring. It's beautiful. It's a phenomenal energy. Because coming from this place of just being so shut off and afraid, it's like you were afraid to let anything in. And then really going within changed that for you. It really did. It changed your purpose. It changed your soul. You have 2 4s here too. And then you have 8 of Wands. 8 and 4s, 12, 4, 16, 1, 6, 7. You could be seeing 7s. You could be seeing 1 and 6. You could be seeing 4s. You could be seeing 8s. All indicators to a certain extent that a divine path is being chosen. A divine path is being, unfolding as we speak. So let's see what we can grab for you guys in the center. Where are these energies connecting? I'm sorry, that was just a very internally focused side, but I feel like you guys have been really working hard on this. I feel like you guys have been working so hard. You have 6 of Wands, Queen of Pentacles. So again, this is the maternal energy to this King of Pentacles energy, which is very nurturing, ready to birth things, ready to bring things to fruition. She holds that pentacle in her lap. It's like her baby. It's her energy source. It is right by her plexus. And it is the area of being able to control and ground yourself within. And it's because there's victory within a situation. Recognition coming forth. Victory that needs to be established. Light at the end of the tunnel. Something on the journey that really inspires and makes you see the big picture. What else can we grab for Virgos? Chariot, 6 of Pentacles, yeah. And I was just talking about how you guys could see 1s or 6s. I love that. Yeah, 6 of Pentacles, the Chariot. This is being able to take the reins in your hand when it comes to your divine purpose. Being on your soulfully guided path. 6 of Pentacles, finding balance within a situation, the give and take, reciprocity. Falling right under that 6 of Wands, which again, 6s are about the balance. It's about healing. 6 of Wands on top of that 6 of Pentacles, some kind of give and take, mutual healing, things like that are coming into play when it comes to your victory. And then the Chariot under the Queen of Pentacles is staying grounded, firm, solid, and secure, like solid as a fucking rock, while taking these reins in your hands and really taking charge and guiding your life forward. Not just letting things come by or not just riding the wave. You're taking the reins in your hand. And this is mutual energy with both of you. So at this point, you're both in a period of really trying to find that groundedness and take the reins in your hand when it comes to your destiny. Oh, that one fell right out. Anything else for Virgos? Ace of Swords is hard. You have the 5 of Wands reversed. So releasing some kind of internal struggles and battles, of course. Because, that's what the 5 of Wands are. Some kind of truth and clarity coming in when it comes to that, though. Because it did fall out first. So we have the strength on the Ace of Swords. So this is the strength to finally either realize some kind of truth, a divinely guided universal truth that needs to be presented because you found the inner strength to really go and battle against things. Or this is finally having the strength in this connection to speak your divine truth, to speak up for yourselves, both of you. This is mutual, again. So both of you, finding that divine strength within to really speak from your soul. Because it's swords, yes, it's communication, it's thoughts, but Ace of Swords is a divinely guided truth. So if it's coming from a person and not just from the universe bringing guidance in, if it's coming in the form of communication, this is a divine communication that needs to be spoken, something that's meant to come, into play in the situation. So let's grab one more card, 1 or 2. Anything else? Temperance wanted to pop out. So healing, divine healing. Knight of Pentacles at the end of it. So some kind of epic truth, communication, divine intervention, whatever it might be, and leads to that Knight of Pentacles, which is the offer coming in. It's slow and steady, but slow and steady wins the race, right? Knight of Pentacles, like they say, that's the only one that crosses the finish line, that's in it for the long term, longevity, long haul. So maybe some kind of offer is coming in because communication comes in, a divine truth comes in between the two of you. All right, guys, let's grab a couple of these oracle cards. Decisions, yeah. So you guys are at the forefront right now. Energetically. This is about choices that need to be made. Decisions. All about choices that need to be made moving forward. Are you deciding from your soul? Are you living in your purpose? Are you connecting with people and putting yourself in situations that nourish your soul, that really fulfill you? Higher knowledge. Making these decisions based on your intuition. Your connection to source, your connections to your guides, your connections to the divine. I keep getting divine all over this reading. It's like divine timing, divine connection, divine truth. So some of you could be in a period of really purging and releasing things because this truth needs to come in. And I feel like if you guys have not done the work that needs to be done internally, which I mean, you are, don't get me wrong, but if you're not consistently working and being mindful of it, if you do not have that work, if you haven't gone in and made those choices in yourself when it comes to your life, then this is going to send you in for a little bit of a loop. You might not know how to handle this energy when it comes in, this divine truth, this clarity. You need to be in the right headspace, the right heart space, the right alignment. A lot of that comes into play when it comes to making these choices and handling situations. And as long as you're relying on your intuition and your guides and really connecting, I feel like you guys are going to be fine. You guys are going to be more than fine. You guys are going to be phenomenal. This energy you have going on right now, it's a highly spiritual time for you. My advice is just to stay solid, grounded, and firm. Firm. Do the Virgo thing. Like, you can think the things, but don't overthink the things. Stay grounded, stay solid, and yeah, that's going to be it, guys. I hope you have a fantastic rest of the month, and I will see you in a couple weeks for your August overall general love and light.